Hi, hello, welcome. Welcome back to The Witcher 3. Welcome to episode 2 of this slow and steady little series. Playing without a camera today again, I think it feels like the right approach. Allows me to focus a bit on my commentary prowess, on my commentary skills, and on just like focusing on the game entirely. Both for you and for me. I don't have to worry about how I look, I don't have to worry about whether it's shameful that I'm wearing the same clothes again.
Strange. My thoughts exactly. In a forest to the mountains, sure, but here? Near the main road. Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes. Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn it. Hey there.
Look at these little fellas over here, huh? Practicing their swords. You better do it if there's a griffin around. Get some nice practice in there. Don't hurt the chickens, though. Let's see what you got. Right then, respectable, sir. Have at it. Or keep at it, rather. Had a blast recording the first episode. It's unclear whatever I want to do with this series, but I know that I want to make it at least. We're nearing a village, and villages apparently have notice boards. Notice boards that can tell us what we can do. Well, good for you, little kid.
My gran told me about the Smith boy. Lad went missing one day, so folk nabbed a witchman that was hunting nearby. Started poking him, asking. When he started twisting and squirming, so wham bam, they knocked his head off.
Aye, so it were. Except it was some drowner that had supped on the kid. Witcher had naught to do with it. What did the folk do? Seemed like they could have sewed his head back on. Word is, they laid his corpse to rest. Hush, hush in the creek.
Who the hell just called me a creep? What are you doing, boy?
What do I got to do to get me a sword like that?
You have to become a witcher, my dear fella. Did Roach just like automatically get into a stable position? Awesome. I'm not looking for trouble at all. Is that this man? This is not a man. Don't snort on me, please.
What do you want?
Oh, this guy is not a fan of us at all. Hello, boy. What are you doing? Dad had a sword, but he doesn't have one anymore. Well, I don't want to disturb the village rest, but I do want to look around a little bit. Maybe use my Witcher sense, you know? Oh, what's in here? I don't just want to steal things. Does this mean that I steal things? I hope I'm not stealing stuff. I don't want to offend anyone. There's cooking fire here. Don't want to extinguish the cooking fire, not at all. Hello. Are you good, bro? Nup? Mr. Nup? I'm just not touching Nup. Hello. Why do you keep spitting? I feel like we shouldn't just be taking stuff out of their house, but nobody seems to stop me. Well, I hope no one's angry at me. Geese. What's here? What is this over here? Oops. Berber cane fruit. I would love to gather these ingredients, but I'm mainly looking for this fella right here. I am not looking for trouble at all, mister. I'm just trying to explore your little town. The camera sure is close to Geralt's back, right? Hello, Mr. Goose. Don't want to disturb you. Alright, Vesemir. I'm back. I'm done exploring the town for now. What do you have to offer? Nice mug of ale. Nice game of Gwent. Could go nice with that, I think. If I say the word nice one more time, I'm gonna be in trouble because I'm gonna hate myself. Don't slap her ass.
What? Take that down before there's trouble.
That is the coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
More like Nilfgaard if you look at that waitress.
My arse it is.
I'll not drink with Weaverlaw's freaks.
That guy literally looks like he owns a tattoo shop.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master Witchers. Food and drink on the house.
There we go.
What can I get you?
Being kind to Bram pays off. I will open the shop
Show me
panel
what you got behind the counter.
and just sell everything I just stole from everyone's houses. I will take 3 crowns, and then I will take 2 crowns, and then... Oh, Jennifer's letter is something we do not want to sell, I think. This is all in our inventory, right? We can sell all this. Now look at that, 17 crowns. See you later. Torch. I think we would like to keep our torch. Do we want anything from here? Some Gwent cards. I don't think we're investing in Gwent cards right at the moment. I think for now, we're just gonna leave it at that. Pretty busy place around here.
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest and warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
Ain't that the truth? Is there a contract on the Griffin? I could also check the notice board, probably.
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Well, I don't know. We can see about
Looking
that.
for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
With that massive
Plenty of
ass
travellers
on her,
about,
you know.
though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Sure, I can ask around, but I don't think these people are accustomed to having a witcher questioning them. I think we will bounce on some resistance for sure. We can try them.
Help you bandage that up?
Please, I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
Sure, I got you. Hey yo, anybody seen my black-haired girlfriend with the big cheeks? Little kitty! Pet the cat, pet the cat, pet the cat, pet the cat. Seems like we can pet the cat. These guys are just having a blast playing Gwent. I'm not gonna interrupt them. The people over here, sitting at the table that seemed like they would make some trouble, have already gone, but this guy seems to know something, right? Gaunter Odin. Let's hear him out.
Looking for a woman.
Aren't we all?
Not everyone. Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries,
Mine, she's a
dresses in black
property,
and
huh?
white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
I'll have a drink with him. You have to win some trust,
Fine,
you know.
I'll have a drink.
Win some trust before he tells us his
Can we cut to the
information.
chase? You seen her or not?
Alright, not that many.
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget.
Okay, Mike Ross.
Can't help it.
I'm more interested, first of all, in
How do you know Yennefer?
he knows her.
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
It's a Geralt of Rivia himself.
This man
Butcher
knows a
of
bit too
Blaviken.
much. And I want to know
What
who
do
he
you
is now.
do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gaunter Odim, at your
Odim.
service.
Vagrant. That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
We know he knows who I
You
am.
seen Yennefer?
Deepest
know who I am
apologies,
first.
but I must ask. Is this about love?
My man, have you seen her rear? Of course it's about...
It's love.
I knew it at once.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
A Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
That was a lot of help. Thank you,
We
Mr.
men of the
Gunter.
road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
I will be sure to pay attention whenever I see you around, my man, because that was some nice information. I feel like we know what we want to know now. I'm not looking to get into Gwent right now. We still have a lot to look around for.
I'm looking for someone.
Let's talk to the peasants a little bit.
And
as
we
well.
seek some peace and quiet.
Well, I'm
Out of my
sorry
face,
for
freak.
disturbing.
For your breath sours my beer.
Oh, let's take the peaceful approach. First, we don't immediately need
Just
to get
wanna
them
talk.
confused
You
through
deaf,
Witcher
Stray?
signs.
No one here will talk to you.
If it's company you seek, stick that mangy snout of yours in a trough with the pigs.
Show that shit-eater, Micah.
I want to be
Running
angry.
low on patience. Once it's gone, your heads will roll.
Oh, we was jesting. No call for anger.
See a raven-haired woman here, dressed in black and white?
We know nothing, sir. Leave us be.
I'll leave them be. No, what?
Leave us. Don't want to talk.
I wanted to
Don't want to fight.
say thanks to them for being so kind as to giving me their information, but I guess they do not want to talk. I feel like I have asked anybody in here that will know something about it. The people playing Gwent will definitely not know anything. Vesemir,
What is it, Wolf?
we know what we want to... I think we know what we
See you
want
later,
to
Vesemir.
know. Or is it the people outside? The Nilfgaardians. I presume they have gone outside, right? Because, well, where else would they be? And they are waiting for me to give me their information. How very kind.
Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
What the fuck? I won't stay long, my
Wouldn't
dear
wanna
fellas.
stay long anyway.
I'm just looking
Maybe
for some
not.
information, then I'll be
And
gone.
maybe you'll just stay forever.
6 feet under.
I think we are in a fight. Why did two of them just die? Did our horse kick them? Or did someone else interfere with our battle? What the hell happened? I guess we're not asking these people about Yennefer anytime soon. But the minimap is still pointing me somewhere else. This is where this other guy wanted me to go. To the picture. You're not wearing any pants, sir, but you do you. I'm not gonna blame anything. I thought this was just like a calm little town. A calm little town where you could grab a pint in, have a little drink, chill for a second, but no. Apparently not. Apparently we are immediately in trouble. Oh, the Nilfgaardians are in the camp, right? I could summon my horse, but I want to walk around for a second, you know? Take my time. There's a nice little windmill roaring up ahead. Ooh. Careful there, boy. You people working the field or... preparing to rebuild something. It seems like they definitely faced some trouble. Let's gather some ingredients while we're out here, right? Let's use our Witcher senses as well to see if there's anything around here worth interacting with. Oh, look at the little town. We already crossed quite a distance from there, huh? Not far enough, though. Looking for that Nilfgaard camp. Let's get on my horse. Roach buddy. Roachy boy. Haha. It's right into the darkness of this forest. It's 10 AM. The morning light is dwindling. The White Orchard Cemetery is here.
Should draw from it.
A place of power, huh? Now what does that mean? Okay then. I have a feeling that this is an enemy we should not actually be facing at this point in time, but I am just gonna try and make the best out of it. The door of the chapel can be destroyed with the art. Art is on the right. Let's use it on the door. Okay, we are getting in side quest territory right away. First of all, let me draw from this place of power. Because I think that's something we can do. What does that mean? The numbers, Mason, what do they mean? Ooh, so they give us ability points. Which we can use to learn a nice little ability in the character points. When you've gained a certain number of experience points, you advance to the next level. You get experience points for killing monsters. You receive ability points every time you gain a level. Using these points, you can acquire new abilities or improve ones you already have. I would love to have some passive regeneration. Yes, I want to acquire this ability. Thank you very much. For an ability to take effect, you must activate it. There we go. This ability is passive, I think. During the day, vitality regenerates. During the night, stamina regenerates. Okay. Wow. Spend a lot of time in the menus there. New marker. Guarded treasure. Ooh, get blocked. Should have blocked a little bit longer though. But I think we just made quick work of that little fucker here. Huh? Anything to loot? There's a corpse here. Can we do something with the loot? Yes, we can. Gildorf sword and blunt axe. How does this sword look on us? +7. And then we also have... Oh, the blunt axe is not a quest item. It's just something we can sell. Wow, so immediately found another weapon, huh? Now that's cool. Some ingredients down here. They might be rare. Not everybody always comes into a dungeon. Letter from Witcher Colgrim of the Viper School. And a diagram for a serpentine silver sword. To Ivar Evil Eye, Master Witcher of the Viper School. I have now found all the legendary diagrams once belonging to our order. Certain complications have arisen, however. On the way back to our keep, I stopped to rest the night in a village in the Temerian borderlands. The blasted peasants decided to make me into their scapegoat and accused me of kidnapping some beekeeper's brat. They took me into the local lordling's castle for interrogation, during which they found and confiscated one of the diagrams. But do not fear, I will get it back. They did not find the others. I have invoked Temerian common law and demanded a trial by ordeal instead of submitting to the whims of this baronet. My request was granted, and tomorrow I am to cleanse this baronet's family crypt of wraiths. I expect this will prove little trouble. Perhaps I will already have returned to our keep by the time you receive this letter. Light the furnaces. We'll have some forging to do. Colgrim. I think this is Colgrim at least, probably, because his diagram and his text was next to it. And we're finding a whole bunch of items. I guess I should not be... Ignite? Yes, please. Give me some light up in this bitch. I think Mr. Colgrim was not suited to take on this raids at this point in time. And he succumbed. He succumbed to the struggles he faced down here in the crypts. I mean, I would feel sorry for him. A fellow witcher leaving the earth is probably never good, but I appreciate the loot. I appreciate the loot. A little sarcophagus here. I don't think I'm gonna touch that. It's also not destroyable by art or anything, so we can't do anything about this. Light the final torch. Lock ourselves in for a second while we study these environments. There we go, a little bit more light in this dungeon, huh? I'll equip it. I'll equip all of it, just because it makes me look a little cooler. Maybe cooler is like in the eye of the beholder, but... Oh, I love how it changes your appearance. I look like a straight up clown, but I mean... If you find new equipment down in a dark crypt, down in a dungeon... Didn't we draw from that already? I guess it's just a little bonus that we also get for a while. Right there in the top left, indicating that we have a stronger Igni for a second. We got sidetracked immediately. I'm gonna get sidetracked a little bit more even, because there seems like there's a little altar up here or something. What's going on? Here lieth the mortal remains of Florian... Wow, those flowers at the left are bugging. Here lieth the mortal remains of Florian Verrieres, who died childless in the flower of his youth, stricken by apoplexy while hunting. May Melitile forgive him his sins against nature and its laws. May Melitile forgive him indeed. Peace, homie. Sad to see you go. Sometimes it's just what happens. All right, let's focus up a little bit. We're not looking for that scavenger, and get that off my screen. It's not my priority at the moment. Main quest it is, for 1 second at least. I mean, I am definitely gonna get lost in a south in the future and just dilly-dally in side quests for eternity. But for now, let's make some progress. Let's have this series actually go somewhere. Ooh, man, everything looks so beautiful though. I want to take all the time in the world to just look around. Hello, Mr. Horseman. I will be right with you and see what you have to offer, but first, let me just look over here for a second. I wonder what this fella's deal is. Let's hear him out, shall we? What's going on, sir? Who are you and what is your business here? Hello? Can I talk to you? It's a Nilfgaardian soldier. I'm looking for your camp, buddy. But he's not telling me. I guess they all presume I already know where the camp is. But I guess I could also just follow the Nilfgaardian soldiers there. That castle ruin right there might actually be the camp.
That's it, Roach.
Let's gallop over there, shall we? Oh, we're moving along the coastline apparently. Oh yeah. Now this is beautiful, isn't it? Whoa, 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 whoa. There's some wolves around here. Are we gonna fight? Yes, we're gonna fight. Careful, Roach. Get out of here for a second. Ooh. Now I guess our fucking fire word of power, whatever you want to call it, our fire witcher sign really is powerful for a second. There do seem to be some explosive barrels around here. So I think I'm gonna be careful for a second. Rolled out of the way a little bit too late. And these are not monsters because they don't have a silver health bar. So I guess we used our normal sword against them. Can we like skin their bodies potentially? Loot the wolf's liver. Ooh. Loot quite a lot of things, I guess. A steel ingot. Seems like it could be valuable. Some dust from various stones. And there's a giant keg here as well. What can we do with that? Sure, we can just pick that up, right? I think it's just for explosive purposes, which is something we don't want right now. And there's something going on over there in the forest, but I don't think I want to get intertwined with that for a second. There's a bunch of things still going on there. Is Roach still here or did he leave the scene? He's chilling off to the side. Thank you for waiting for me, buddy. Let's move along. Quite some wolves out there. Dangerous to roam these paths. You would think a Nilfgaard camp would keep their surroundings a little bit clearer, right? Oh, a little workout session, huh? Those Nilfgaardian soldiers sure do get trained. New marker, Nilfgaardian garrison. I don't think so. I don't think I'm here to enlist. I'm here to talk with your boss a little bit, I think. Nilfgaardian messenger. This guy is breathing heavily indeed. Fast travel? I don't want to fast travel. I want to go slow about this series. Didn't these guys read my introduction? Read my video description, I mean. Let's head up the stairs. See whether anyone here still remembers seeing Jennifer or whether it was just a fluke.
Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher? Captain Peter Sagwin Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
Huh. You black ones aren't so scary
after
all.
Controversial.
You can be nice if you want to.
Don't get accustomed, Nordling.
To the tower. Go.
I presume this is gonna be a game where there will be a whole lot of racism, right? God damn, man. This is really gonna be the slowest series on YouTube because I just get entranced by everything I see. And look at it. Look at it, man. Oh, shit on my ass. Hello, Mr. Quartermaster.
Password.
Dunno any.
So, out for a little walk here, eh? Counting the Emperor's swords to lull you to sleep? Well, in the army, we've a place for nosy ramblers. The scaffold.
And thick-skulled quartermasters. They got a place.
You're clearly skilled at banter. And haggling? You got a knack for that as well?
Let me see what you got, homie.
Show me what you're peddling.
First of all, I would love to sell some items because this is something I am a big advocate for in games, right? This lesser glyph of art, it might come in handy in the future, but for now, I don't know about it. And it incentivizes me to just sell all of this shit. Because gold is something I do know about, you feel me? Same with crafting. I'm not crafting at the moment because I haven't been introduced to it and I'm focused on the story first. So let me just sell all of this. Let me repair some of my goods as well.
Morale holding up around here? You boys think you can win this thing?
Ah, a spy after all. Or one to stir trouble.
Or maybe just
neither.
Interested.
Just curious.
Right. Well, tell anyone who cares we will win this war because Radovid is mad.
as everyone knows, and we've an extraordinarily well-drilled and well-supplied army. Incidentally, did you wish to buy something?
We've been selling stuff to each other for the past 10 minutes, my man. So that's the armor smith, I guess. Oh, this is grindstones. Grindstones for our weapon. Alright, and it's just for free. And gathering ingredients seems to be not considered theft at all. Here we go.
How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier and...
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Wow.
Thank you kindly.
Respectable little
I
fella.
summoned only the Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
This guy looks like that Game of Thrones character that accompanies Peter Dinklage everywhere.
Very perceptive of you. Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Vatgern. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
I'm looking for a Hoppi's face.
Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a griffin in the area.
Sure.
Slay it. And then I shall see what I can do.
Sure. It's a deal.
It's a deal.
I don't need his incentives.
Questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. Oof. I only recognized them because they wore our plate.
Massacred.
Since then, the griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
I'll need bait. A specific herb. Buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this. But I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
He's French.
Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example.
Respectable.
Go to Tomira,
banter.
an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
Looking for Tomira it is
Need
then.
more information about this griffin. Its sex. Why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislov. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
That's all the information we need.
Tomira and Mislov. Thanks.
Thanks, homie. Oh damn, practicing your swings, huh, buddy? Is this an armor table? Yes. Alright, so at this point, both our armor and our weapons are quite strong because we used the grindstone and the armory table. And I think we're just gonna let these people be and go and head out for our hunt on the griffin, right? Maybe first go to Vesemir go back to Vesemir for a second, because I feel like we just left him behind without really notifying him of what our plans were. So that's the first plan, I think. Let's do that in the next episode though. Thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Excuse you, sir. I hope you are enjoying this as much as I am. Very slowly, just exploring this universe, looking at this Nilfgaardian camp while this person is sneezing almost on top of me. This guy looking out, the armor standing here, this odd little fellow who we bantered with earlier. A whole bunch of characters to still get to know. Thanks a lot, hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye!